Hello, everybody. Just doing my usual stuff today. But unfortunately, since it's been a while since I streamed last, that my app that I use to control my scenes remotely doesn't work. So I have to upgrade that, and I didn't bother to think about it either. So here we are, streaming a little wonky, but it'll be all right. I'm getting a few things together. I got my phone right here so I can read chat, make sure I'm keeping up with everybody, and then I got another tripod today. I got a newer one. It's cheapy, but it's better than the old one. The old one is lighter and kind of cheapier, and then it wasn't always exactly level either. Right, Sue? So we're gonna be making churros today, and it's something that I've made before testing, and they came out all right. They didn't come out that great, and I'll explain why. You wanna get in there? Go in there, you big baby. So case in point, from the previous attempt that I made, this is still dirty and nasty from the last time I used it. But this is the tip that I used. I don't know if you can see it that well. It's a large tip. It fits fit my pinky in there pretty good. So then obviously once it comes out, it fries and becomes a lot larger. But unfortunately, that tip was too big. When we made the churros, they puffed out. They didn't cook in the middle all the way either. Here, come on. Yeah, I'm explaining things. Anyway, so we bought two new ones, and that's what we're gonna try today. I'm gonna try two different ones today. So we bought a smaller one and a slightly bigger one than this one. So I don't know how they're gonna come out, to be honest. We're gonna figure it out. This one's a little bit smaller than this one. We're gonna try both, and then wish for the best. Let's see if it works. So that's the plan for today. We have the recipe is not hard at all. That's the nice part about this, is that the recipe is fairly easy. Meaning, all we have to do is really put water, butter, sugar, salt, flour together. What's up, Sue? And then just mix that together. It calls for 1 egg in this recipe. So we'll see how it goes, because I know in other recipes they've called for you to put multiple eggs and then add them in as you mix too as well. So we'll see. What's up, Bubby? Come here. Come here, Stinky. And then we got a little bit of vanilla extract. I don't have. I have real vanilla extract, but I'm running out, so I'm gonna have to use the imitation one. But I'm the only one eating this, so it doesn't matter. And of course our coating: granulated sugar, cinnamon. That's the simple things. I'm gonna try to make them probably like yay wide, not too big. Just because this is I'm gonna use one of my little glass containers to mix the cinnamon and sugar in. Made it a little bit easier, so I'll use something like this to throw it in there. Throw the churro in there, and then throw the salt. Or salt. Throw the sugar and cinnamon. No, don't want you up there. So anyway, we got a few things to do today. We're gonna cook. Well, the first thing is that the cooking the dough is a little funny, because you usually mix dough, then you bake it, and you're done. Well, this one actually requires you to cook it a little bit. You have to cook it in a pan. You cook it for a little bit, and then once it's warm, once it's cooled down just a little bit from the pan, you don't want to cook it. You want to just heat it up, and then you throw it into the mixer with the egg, and then you start adding the egg to it and all that. Because you don't want to cook the egg either, because that's gonna be bad. You have little chunks of scrambled eggs in your churros. What are you doing? You gonna jump? Yeah, but it's not difficult. It's more annoying, because I hate frying. Frying is like the worst to me. Can't stand it. So today we're gonna be frying. So bear with me a little bit as I get used to making stuff this way, because I don't really make things out of piping bags and such. That's usually something for frosting and all that. So it's like not really what I'm used to. It's not my wheelhouse, and this cat is just causing trouble right now. We need to go. She knocked over my little clipboard. Not clipboard, but my little truck thing. She's just bored. She's really bored, because I've been setting up and cleaning the kitchen all morning. And a majority of the work that I've been doing is ignoring her basically. So cat is bored and annoyed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a couple piping bags out. I'm gonna do a little not preliminary, but like preemptively, because why not? Hope it's not too crooked. There we go. I'm not used to piping bags either too, so it's kind of like you have to chop it off at the end, and then you have to put the piping tip in the bottom. So let's see. Hopefully that's not too much. I've only done this a couple times, and these are new tips too on top of that. So we'll see. Might need to cut more. And these things are sharp too. You gotta watch out. What are you doing knocking things over again? You're literally just knocking everything over. Everything you walk past, you're knocking over. Alright, that one's done. Now we'll do this one. I've been wanting to, what's it called? I've been wanting to stream these churros again. Or not again, but like in general. I've been so like not wanting to stream at all. I've been like not in a bad mindset, but I'm just like I'm tired, man. Like I've been working a lot, been busy at work. I've had every excuse in the book to try not to cook, right? And I'm running out of excuses basically, other than just flat out quitting. Obviously, quitting would be bad. Sue, what do you want, brother? You want to help? You can help by not doing anything. There we go. So those piping bags are ready. And that's an interesting thing too as well. The whole piping bag is a difficult thing for me. I'm not used to that type of cooking. I'm used to just putting meat on the grill or in the oven and then cooking. So with this, it's like I have to wait till it's cooled down a little bit, enough to be handled, and then from there I have to feed it into a bag. Yeah, it's awkward. Come up here. Come on. We got an alert. We have a new follow. I should really look into. Yeah, what's wrong, Bubby? Oh, let's see. Fighter to the end. That's an interesting one. There we go. Thank you for the follow. My cat is currently in the way right now, so mind you. I don't want to say it's Steven, but you know what I mean? It looks that way. No. You need to go play. Come on. Okay, so yeah, we're making churros today. So we are we're trying two different types basically, because we used a larger one and the long one before, and it didn't really work out that well. So we're trying two different tips today. We have a smaller one and a slightly bigger one than that one. So if you were to give them numbers, let's say this is an 8, this is a 7. So the last one we made was like a 10. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I need to get some butter out of here though. Actually, should be I should have left more butter out for it to be softened, because the recipe's gonna call for that, because it has to be cooked into a pan. But anyway, the recipe is talking about. It talks about doing vegetable oil in the pot pan. Oh, that's for the oil, the frying. But like, I don't even know why you get the oil ready when you haven't even made the dough yet. This cat's being a ruckus right now. Come on, quit being a baby. Just finding messes all over this place. Cleaning up all up this morning. Anyway, so yeah, we're adding the water, butter, sugar, salt to a large saucepan. Bring to a boil over medium-high heat. So let's see, 1 cup of water, a half cup unsalted butter diced into small cubes, 1 tablespoon of sugar, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Let's get our measuring cups and all that fun stuff. Quarter teaspoon for the salt. 1 tablespoon. Sue, calm down. It's okay. Yeah, it's alright. Another tablespoon. What else we got? And then our half cup, or quarter cup and a cup. So a quarter cup. And then obviously that's on here. I just have to chop it. Sue, no. Oh, okay, get it now. I'm like, why does it seem so weird? I've done this before. Why am I failing right now? Okay, so let me get my measuring cup out of here too as well. Okay, Matt, how you doing? Sue is not making things easy today, unfortunately. She is being a grade A pain. Right? You being a pain? You just want attention. You want all the attention, what you want. Yeah, let's see. Sue is right over there behind me. I'm using the what's it called? The app, the Twitch app to find things, and it's not really that great today. So, Sue, say hi to everybody. You big old baby. Yeah, you big old baby. And sometimes I do things that purposely annoy her too. So I'm not completely at fault, but I'm also completely at fault. So anyway, let's get our cup of water. Okay, cup of water. I'll smooth things around so you can actually see what I'm gonna be doing soon. Okay, cup of water, and then the tripod. I got a newer one, so the footprint is a little bit larger, unfortunately. So it makes it a little more difficult to kind of keep things spaced. She really wants to get in one of my cupboards too as well, and it's unfortunate because where my cups go and all that. And I don't want her. Well, I don't want her in my cupboards anyway, but I don't want her in there at all. So a half stick of butter is what we need. It says what 1 tablespoon. No, it says a quarter cup, which a quarter cup is a half stick. So half stick of butter. I want it cubed as well. Got a little bit of butter on me. I get really worried about oils and stuff like that too as well. Coating, I guess. Anything that like lingers on your skin bothers me. What are you doing, you big baby? Okay, so we're gonna have to cut this into cubes. And don't worry, guys, it's not the most riveting streaming right now. That's why we're not showing you me cutting this thing into cubes. Graham is very interested in covers also. He's also cranky with me. Oh no. Not the preferred tuna. She's been really bad with me these days, to be honest. She's been cranky in general because she wants my attention. And I've just been busy with work and tired, and I come home and I play games. And so she'll attack. She'll scratch at me. Not hard, you know what I mean, but still enough to be like, whoa. You're like, remember now. I'm the one that feeds you. So she's just being a big old baby as usual. And yeah, it's not been fun a couple times where she just wants to fight, so I have to like kick her out of the room. But you know, it is what it is. Such is the life of a pet owner, right? Yeah, the post office better come through for their sake. Okay, those are cubes. Alright, cubes, get over here. Okay, those are cubes. And I'm gonna need a rubber spatula for this one too as well. Because so now we get to the salt and the sugar. So it wants a tablespoon of sugar, and it wants a quarter teaspoon of salt. Oop, didn't expect it to be that high. What was that noise? Okay, well, we're gonna have to move it. Like I said, new tripod, new issues. Okay. Sugar. So I'm gonna go ahead and start heating this up. A tablespoon of salt and a quarter teaspoon of sugar. Or no, blah, blah, blah. A quarter teaspoon of salt and a tablespoon of sugar. Sugar for later too as well when we start mixing up the churros. Okay, so we gotta bring it to a boil. And we need this too as well. I ate a sandwich earlier today, but I really should have just made food. I'm hungry. Like, I have food. I have dirty rice and I can eat that. But I'm being lazy. Hydrate. Oh, I do need water. I talk a lot and then my mouth gets dry. And right now it feels dry and I'm just not doing anything about it. Here's my water bottle right here for proof. And you probably heard all of that too. There we go, much better. Thank you. In the meantime, while we're waiting, let's go ahead and pour in the oil for the other pan. So it only requires it says about 1.5 inches. So that's going to be quite a bit of oil. And given the pan that I have right now, that's about 1.5 inches. But I probably need more. And oil is expensive these days. Oil is not cheap. It did not go down in price in any way. It's almost as much as crude oil, right? I'm kidding. So I'm gonna pour a little bit more oil in that pan. I bought 2 things of it just in case. Okay, that should be fine. And then we're gonna heat that up eventually. Not right now though, because our dough has to be ready first. Then we have to get in the piping bags and all that, It's a lot of stuff to do. It's not a lot of stuff, it's just a lot of steps. We don't want to heat the oil too early. We don't want the oil to burn. All that. Sue, what's up, big baby? There's no room for you up here. No. You want to go in that cupboard? Come on, here. Let me open it for you. Move your big head. Come on. There you go. Cupboard's open. Go ahead. Oh, you stepped on something. That was weird. Anyway, yeah. I'll probably heat up some dirty rice just to eat while I'm in the stream. Bring to a boil. Oh, it's just about to boil right now. Add flour and reduce heat to medium-low and cook. So medium low, right here. And how much flour do we need? A cup, it said. Depending on the size of this recipe, I might have to do 2 batches. Yeah, it's 1 cup of flour. Yeah, Sue, I heard you. Yeah, I know. I know you're bored. I always mention this too when I stream, is that Sue gets really bored when I'm talking because I think she thinks I'm talking to her, but I'm not paying attention to her, you know? She just gets really bored. Here's our cup. So it's almost like the start of a roux. You know what I mean? You add your fat and your flour, but we're making a dough. And we have to cook said dough as well. So just gotta mix it up. I don't know how well you can see in here. Yeah, I know you're bored. Yeah, I heard you. Making yourself known right now. Hey, churro time, right, Daniel? Daniel, if you're free, can you give Miss K-Mads a shout out as well? My app that I usually use to connect to OBS isn't working right now for my phone, so I'm a little disabled on what I can do properly from the phone. So right now I'm having to look at the stream via the app as usual, but I can't really control a lot. There you go. Loki gave a shout out to DT. Thank you. I read it. That's why I said DT. It's funny. Loki, and then like I said, give one to K-Mads as well. 2 guys, please, if you haven't already. I'm trying to just get some of these flour lumps out of here. Lumps aren't bad, you know what I mean, because we're gonna mix this. But I just want to make sure that we cook it a little bit. Let's see. Stir constantly with the rubber spice until the mixture comes together and is smooth. A few lumps in there are fine. That's pretty smooth. A few lumps are fine, it said. Okay, we're good on that. Thank you, Loki. Yeah, K-Mads is playing the Division 2. She's been playing a lot of that one. I know she was mentioning that she got into some of the harder, higher level stuff like solo when you're supposed to do it as a group, but she was able to. A friend gave her some tips, I think, on how to create your own instance basically with that. So we're going to go ahead and change this over to this camera because, oops, we're going to mix. There we go. I think it's the paddle that I need for this one. Not a bread knot, but I believe this type of paddle. Should probably lift this up from there. Make a lot more sense. Excuse me. What happened here? There you go. A little bit of crust left in there. Oh, that was a squeak. No problem, K-Mads. Okay, go ahead and throw this in here. And this particular recipe is calling for 1 egg, which in the other recipe I used, it called for 2. Alright, so we're going to also be adding the vanilla extract as well, so I'll hold on to that. I'll have a lot left. I might have to use some imitation. Yeah. Yeah, Dark Zone PvP area. There you go. I'm trying to open my eggs right now. Hold on. The other thing too that I gotta watch out for is that you can't really see this right now, but the mixture is steaming. There's a lot of steam coming off of it, and if I put the egg in right now, it's gonna scramble it. So we can't have that. So long. So we're gonna mix it up a little bit, try to get a little bit of that steam out of it, you know? Yeah, you don't want pieces of scrambled egg in the churros, that'd be weird. You guys can probably see the steam coming out of it right now. I keep forgetting that the mic is centered on me rather than the camera. So I was like, oh, I hope that's not too loud. I like scrambled eggs. How about scrambled eggs inside your churros? That sounds good. How you doing, Candy? We can get a shout out for Miss Rainstorm Rose as well. Not in the churros, right? I was always sort of stuffed churros, but you want stuffed full of scrambled eggs? Disgusting. Thank you, Loki. I'm trying to take a little bit of steam out of this thing right now, so we can put the egg in. So I'll probably put a little bit of that vanilla. How much do I need again? Half a teaspoon. So we had our quarter teaspoon over here, but I can use this one. Here, half a teaspoon. Oh, hey, Lila. Oh, yeah, these machines are great. A friend of mine helped me get this one last Thanksgiving, I believe. There we go. That may help cool it down a little bit. And add just enough. Doesn't have to use the imitation. There's nothing wrong with imitation, but you know, you'd rather use the real stuff. Oh, it's going well. You don't put the egg and you put the chicken. Because the chicken comes before the egg? Is that what you're saying? There we go, that should be fine. Let's go ahead and put this egg ready. It's still steaming a little bit. So maybe we should wait a little bit. How's it going? Love the churros. Yeah, churros are great. I'm gonna. Well, in the meantime, let's actually wait. Let's start heating up the oil. Let's get my thermometer in there too as well. Actually, because your boy has a thermometer for the oil. There we go. All right, so put that on medium high. Keep a consistent heat. Hey Jay, how you doing? If somebody would mind giving Mr. J a shout out to as well, Mr. Sayos J. All the great people here. Everyone pretty much knows everybody, but it's good to mingle and get everybody to know each other. But yeah, we got a few things to do today. Now it tells you exact measurements of how to mix these. It goes 1/2 cup of sugar and 3/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon. But honestly, I don't know. I probably should just eyeball it. But we'll see. Keep the torque into the Hey, Noki, you know what I mean? If Jay, if Jay wants to live his best life, let him do it, man. There we go for the shout out. Yeah. So all these people that I shout out, I personally watch. If I'm not watching, I'm lurking. But you guys can definitely give them a try. They're all good people. I'm very stingy with my follows. So you guys know me very well, and you know that I'm stingy with my follows, and so therefore follow the people that I'm suggesting. If you want to, you don't have to. It's never a forced issue, you know. But I do recommend. Try not to step on the big baby right now too. She's walking through here. What are you doing, Sue? Yeah? What's wrong? Haven't had churros in a minute, right? Dude, churros are great. I'm gonna put a teaspoon instead. It says 3/4 teaspoon, you know, forget it. And I ain't doing no cinnamon challenge. This stuff's expensive. Boy, does it smell good though. Oh my! I forgot how good that smells. I haven't made churros in so long now. Let's see. I have a thermometer on the oil too as well, so I can have an idea of when it's ready. It's supposed to be about 350, I think. Yeah, I think 350 is the recommended temperature. You guys can watch the mixture of the cinnamon sugar. It's not too it's not too impressive, but it just looks so nice when it's done. Got like a mini whisk for this thing too as well. What I need to buy is a like a plastic whisk or a rubber whisk, so I can use them pans without messing them up. Mucho cinnamon in it. Yeah, I give it a little bit. Not too bad. You guys keep an eye on that really quick. I forgot I gotta clean something over here. I have a rack for. I have a drying rack basically, and I used it a while back to cook on, and now it's dirty, and I gotta clean it. Move out the way, big baby. You gotta move. So basically, I made some carne asada on here, and so my cooking sheet doesn't match the drying rack that I have, and so it's lopsided basically. So when I put the drying rack in there, if I'm cooking something on top of it, one side has to sit in the cooking sheet and the other sits over it. So yeah, it's a little bit of embarrassment over here. Gujin will say, "What a nightmare." Yes, I know. We just need this for a drying rack, so we don't, we're not cooking anything on it today, so it's not that bad. But I remember from multiple recipes that I've watched that you don't put the churros on a paper towel, because at that point they're gonna get soggy. You want them to air dry on the rack. And that's what we're trying to do right now. I'm not trying to burn my fingers with this hot water either. She's just yowing at the place right now. I can't see chat. What do you got over there? You got a toy? You having a good old time? Alright. If you hear any noises in the background, it's most likely Sue. If you hear any groans with that noise, it's probably me. There we go. I'm debating how I want to do this. I think I'm just going to cookie sheet. And then we'll line it up with the paper towels to absorb any oil. And then we'll put the drying rack underneath it. Or over it, I should say. Also, let me know, guys, if the music is too loud. I have it in my ear and I can hear it fine, but I just want to make sure it's not too loud. This cat is just having a good time. You guys can see it. I put a little foil ball in there for her instead of the usual ball. Get the ball, Sue. Get it, you big old baby. she's still a baby. She's what, like 4? And she's still a giant baby. Get it, get it, get it, get it, Sue. Hey, Bloops, how you doing? Just watching my cat attack this foil ball right now. Get it, Bloop. Yeah, there you go. It's hard to see it now. Yeah, I thought I'd do something a little bit different. I was doing a like a bistro kind of cafe music noise thingy before, and it got kind of got kind of old basically. I just was tired of hearing it. So anyway, let's go ahead and crack this egg. Sue's making noise with that. Right. There we go. There's our 1 egg. We waited until the mixture was colder because it was hot from when we cooked it in the pan, and I didn't want it to be hot because, like I said, I didn't want scrambled eggs in my churros. So from what I remember, it gets really it looks like it's not going to mix well, but it will. Yeah, blend until mixture comes together and it's smooth. It will separate at first, but keep mixing it, it will come together. So, yeah, in the meantime, I'm getting some food. I'm starving. I always wait, and I always wait, and so I always end up hungry. And that's what I get for waiting all the time. Got some yogurt, that'll be fine. Some lactose-free yogurt. Let's turn it off. Lift a little bit. We gotta separate some of this from the sides. We're spanking the dough. Alright, go back to that. Turn that up a little bit. Yeah, this recipe calls for 1 egg. I might do 2. And they use the electric mixer, like a hand mixer. This one should be fine. But you know, we're not going to change it too much. We're just going to stick to the recipe. Let's turn this up a little bit. Maybe we should use the wrist attachment. Maybe that would have mixed it a little bit better. It seems fine. I'm just being impatient. Our oil's not even ready yet either, so we got time. A little bit higher. I'm back to stirring. Oh, yeah, we're looking good. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of that out of there. I keep feeling like I need to put another egg in here, but I'm trying to keep the recipe intact. Yeah. So that's what it looks like right now. And it's looking decent. Churros with the chicken prints. Did I not change the title? Or are you just saying it? Alright, so let's get our piping bags ready. We're gonna do half this dough in one piping bag and half the dough in the other. Oh, you just pinned it? Oh, it doesn't show on mobile, that's why. There we go. So half this piping bag. I've seen a lot of different techniques. A lot of people turn it inside out. And that seems like the best method, and you kind of want to get your hand in there under the cup, and then kind of make it work from there. I'm trying to hold it still, but I think we'll be fine since this is a smaller amount of dough. Twist. And that one's just about primed. Let's get the other one. So we're going to try the larger one first and see how that comes out. And then we'll go for the second one, the smaller one from there. Let me move this thing around a little bit, guys. So you can kind of see what I'm doing. I always try to make sure that my music is DMCA free. This one said royalty free, so I assume that's correct. But you never know. Like, it just means it doesn't have a monarch or what. Because if it doesn't have a monarch, I'm like, what does that make me then? Now it's time to work this dough down to the bottom of the piping bag. Like you could see that a lot of people will do like a technique with this, or like a rubber spatula or something, and then tie it up from there. It's not too bad. All right, lay those out, and now we'll start cleaning up this area. And we'll let it squeak. There we go. I'm gonna move this thing as well. We're done with it. Move it back where it's supposed to be. I got a lot of stuff I gotta move around. Let's see, keep that there. Okay. It's not too bad for cleanup. The oil is gonna be the worst part, in my opinion. It's not that bad, guys. Not that bad at all. I'm gonna eat this yogurt so I don't pass out. Cinnamon goes back. Just the vanillas don't go. Oh, they stay over there. Butter's there. This goes here. And now we're gonna start frying really soon. Sugar doesn't need to be out. This is the egg that we cracked, and this is the cutting board that we used to cut the butter into cubes. This is an empty paper towel rack that needs to be refilled. Alright, we are just about ready. Move the sugar and cinnamon over here. And we're going to put our piping bags right here. And now we get the nice feature of moving this around and making sure it all fits on this countertop. How well can we see from there? That's not too bad. Maybe if I move it up just a little bit. Bear with me a little bit, guys. This is a newer tripod, so there it's a bit better. Okay, we are just about ready. So right now the temperature for the oil is about 320. So we need just a little bit more than that until we can start cooking. Because what's going to happen is we get to 350 and we're going to drop the churros in there and they're going to cook and they're going to drop the temperature. So I'm thinking about doing this one at a time. I'm going to need a few things as well. We're going to need our little handy dandy scooper. And then we're going to need some scissors to cut the churros in the piping bag when we pipe it out. These churros, or these scissors will go dirty. Let's grab another pair. Got some meat shears. They'll cut it. Get it? Alright, just need to drink some water. I got a little bit of food in me. I got some water. I'll be fine. I'm gonna tear up this rest of this, what's it called? Yogurt? No. Alrighty, temperature is almost there. It's about 333, almost. We're getting there, guys. It's almost time. Oops. The piping bag no longer. It's no longer correct. There we go. I fixed it. So what had happened is it expanded some way, and so the piping tip wasn't as far down as it needed to be. So it was piping out the sides. Alright, I think we're just about good. Yeah, 340. Let's go ahead and experiment with the first one. So create some pressure in there. Twist the bag. What I've seen with a lot of them is they ball it up in the back and they keep it in their hand like this, and so they can keep constant pressure that way. And like I said, we're not making them long. We're only making like 3 or 4 inches of churro. Hey Kimpy, how you doing? I was gonna say, like, don't tell me you got an emote of a raspberry souffle. It will get done before March, guaranteed. So let's go ahead and try to pipe this first one out. Alright, there's one. That oil just hit me on the finger, I think. So we're only doing one at a time right now as an experiment. Our oil's at 350, and it may drop as I add more. So let's go. Let's do another one. There's 2, and we'll stop at 2 because we want to keep them. They want to keep the experiment going. They're supposed to be fried till they're golden brown, which on this recipe doesn't say. It would be simply to have a deep fat fryer with the temperature control, for sure. Oh, for sure, because you can control the temperature at that rate. You know, this one right now is about 350, and it's going a little bit higher, but it's going to change as I add more. I'm trying to keep this within that range. I want them to cook, because last time I had this issue, it dropped too low and it didn't cook all the way. It's technically my 3rd time, Jay. I made one, and the piping bag was so small, or the tip was so small that it made them, and they were like the size of fingers. They were crunchy, but they didn't have that like breadiness of pastriness of churros. So the second time I made them, they were too big. They were real thick, and they didn't come out correctly. So now this is my 3rd attempt, and I'm using 2 different piping bags to do a different size on them. What's the sauce with them going to be? Oh, I'm not doing the sauce. Typically be a chocolate sauce, but I don't really like chocolate sauce on it. I'm not a big fan of chocolate in general. I'm just kind of making like the simple version. Chocolate sauce would be good, but I'm not that big of a fan. I want to mess with these, but I'm not going to. I keep wanting to mess with things. So after those are done, we're gonna put them on the rack. Let them cool for a little bit, but not too long. Vanilla cream would be pretty nice, or maybe even like a cinnamon cream. You know what I mean? To go with the cinnamon and the sugar. Strawberry sauce, that'd be good too. Actually, I really love strawberries. But if you guys don't know, Kempi or Zeers over here, he's a really good. I don't want to say like chef or baker because he do a lot of different things. But he follows Plasma. And he posts a lot of food on Plasma's Discord. Makes really good stuff. Right? Sorry, Candy. But some of the stuff that I've seen them make is just phenomenal. Yeah, these are not ready yet. Just a keen amateur. Well, I think you do great work. So I can praise you. You don't have to accept the title, but I can praise you. What's the temperature? It's really high now, actually. You can put more. As you can tell, you can see my hand shaking a little bit as I'm trying to get this out. There we go. There's 2 more. Try to keep them from stop clumping together too as well. Stop clumping. Bro, you killing me right now. A little bit of popping. See, these didn't come out as good as you. Lay it off. I don't know where that popping's coming from. I don't know. Either way, back to the piping. In the traditional fashion, it wouldn't be a Majin stream without me starting to sweat. This is the smaller size. I'm starting to try some of those. Gotta watch out. I'll just do 2 for those, 2 and 2. And then, in the meantime, Dust those around. Doing it by hand, because why not? So those mini ones looking pretty good so far. Yeah, the temperature's starting to maintain at this point. Let's see. Custard filling. That does sound really good too as well. I had disaster last week. Banoffee, is it? Is that how you pronounce it? Banoffee or Banoffee? Cheesecake that didn't set, leaked all over the place. Oh man, that's so upsetting because cheesecake is so good too, and it's like you know when it's done, it's gonna be great, and it didn't work out. I'm like, that's a tragedy for sure. All right, let's try one of these churros really quick, guys. I want to see how it cooked in the middle. So we got this one right here. It doesn't have a lot of ridges as the other ones. The newer ones might, so we'll see. Oh, it's came out perfect. Look at that. Hot as hell, but perfect. We found it. Hot. I'm dying. We need some milk. Yeah, that came out great. The temperature was very hot, but the innards were cooked correctly. The coating was decent. I'd prefer more of a traditional like size or shape, but they came out great. I'm very curious to see how this next batch is coming out. So once I stop clinging to the thermometer, we'll check it out. So the bigger ones, let's go ahead and get those ones. Okay. And then you, there you are. We'll let another minute or two go on the other ones, see how they go. But I'm really happy on how that came out. I'm very excited about that. Okay. Trying to not handle these too much because they're hot. My chopsticks skills are not very high either, unfortunately. We got a new follower. Is that a message? Let's see what that was. That was a sub for Dreamy. Hello, Dreamy. How you doing? We are just about. I think we found the right. I think we found the happy medium for our churros. So excited for these. Well, they're almost done. Thank you for the sub, by the way. And then thank you, Loki, for shouting her out. You guys don't know Dreamy. She is too dreamy for you, as the name implies. No, she's a great streamer. Plays a lot of different games. I wanted to say before, I don't remember what she played that much, but she got hooked on Dark Souls and started playing the hell out of that, and then Elden Ring and so forth. So yeah, definitely give Dreamy a check out. She's great. She usually start off the stream with a little bit of makeup, putting her makeup together, and on to killing things. Okay, let's see. I'm shaking quite a bit on that one. I need to work out this piping bag a little bit better. I got one more out of this one. Maybe two. Yeah, two. Yep. That'll be it for that one. But yeah, Dreamy, they came out perfect. Oh, let's get this one there. Forgot about those. unfortunate I have to do these by hand because they're hot, in hot oil. Those ones I let sit a little bit too long. Maybe more. So I did two different kinds. When I mean kinds of two different tips that I use. One of them's a little bit more broad, and the other one's a little more has a little more surface area. So we'll see. I tried one so far, and they're great. So I'm really excited about that. Actually, can't put on the air conditioner. Let's turn on the fan. Because I'm like sweating right now. I'm like, ooh, I'm hot. But, we'll be fine. The temperature on this is still good. I think we're going to be fine. Making lasagna. Oh, man. I haven't made lasagna in forever. Lasagna is great, though. I've never made the noodles from scratch, though. I've made everything else, but not the noodles from scratch. Oh boy, that sounds good. I'm hungry too, so I'm hungry on my own stream because we're making like sweets and pastries instead of actual food today. I have dirty rice, so I'll be fine, but I'm still like, man, I need food. Could always order out for dinner too as well, though. I have dirty rice, I'll be fine. I should just not order out. Because I was playing Dave the Diver recently, and that game makes me want sushi. So, so a couple weeks ago, I ended up ordering like $50 in sushi because I was so hungry and it sounded so good. But it was worth it. Well, like the sheets, the noodle sheets, you know what I mean? In lasagna. I meant to say like pasta instead of noodles, Yeah, but the pasta sheets for lasagna. Let's check on these real quick. Yeah, they're just already. They're not quite golden yet, though. Let's fix the sugar and the cinnamon. And in the meantime, let's show you real quick. Here's one of the ones I made first. Those are looking pretty good. They came out and they cooked early, so I'm happy about those. Where do you buy those? Yeah, fresh pasta's tough. I haven't gone to that yet. Not worth the trouble to make them from scratch. Just cook the main ones. Do not believe they need to be cooked. Yeah, no, that's what I do right now. I buy the pre-made sheets. It'd be nice to make my own, but it's just probably not worth the effort, Nothing worse than chewing on dry pasta sheet. Oh man, I remember growing up, kids around my the apartments I used to live at. They would take the top ramen, the ramen noodles. They'd take it dry, and they'd pour the packet over them like a seasoning, and they'd just eat it dry like that. I was like, man, that sounds awful. Why would you do that? But I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. Folks may not be around. Gotta cook somehow. All right, so let's get those out of there. There's 4 yep. Because we finished off that batch. Yeah, batch. like Derper. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're almost done with these. Almost done with this piping bag. I get one last one out of here. Almost. Enough. There's like a little bit left in there, but it's too difficult to try to squeeze out. Alright. Okay, let's go ahead and start getting these guys in the cinnamon sugar. My chopstick skills need some work, but it's okay. Oh. Come on, man. Flip. Flip. There you go. There you go. We're almost done, ladies and germs. Almost done. Nice chopsticks. I feel like they look like mine. I bought them from like this local Asian market, and they weren't too expensive. You know, they're not bad. But yeah, they do the job. That's for sure. That's for sure. You probably got some nice ones though. I got some decent ones. Just about done. Not too bad for today. Right, Sue? Hmm? Yeah, yeah. Oh, poor baby. She's so bored. You guys can take a minute to take a look at my big baby Sue. Look at this baby on the couch over there. Yeah, yeah. You baby? Hmm? Yeah, you big baby. She's making little noises at me. Back to where we are. Maybe I should be a little bit this way actually. Okay. Sue. Yeah, Sue's a big baby. Big cute kitty. I'm gonna go pet her. Hmm? You big baby. Look at you. You're too cute. Oh, you're too cute. I'm gonna start to clean it up. Come on now. I've never made donuts before, but this is probably like a similar process. Baklava. I made that technically a long time ago, like when I was in middle school. So I can do it again. I got it. Was it phyllo pastry? Phyllo dough, or is it puff pastry? I think it's phyllo dough. I'll figure it out. That one's gonna get in line though. I think a cat and a chicken can coexist in the same house. It's because I feed her chicken. One for 2024, your target. All right. At this rate, we'll get in there. Don't worry, Campy. We'll be there 2025. For real though. I know, right? Little poor Loki. Oh man, I'm starting. Loki, what are you drinking? What's the temperature looking like? Let's see. It's a little bit more golden than we'll take them out of there. Oh, your iced tea. Oh man, iced tea sounds so good right now. I haven't made that in forever. I completely missed all the hot months of where I could have made a nice sun tea outside. Because it was too hot outside. I didn't want to do nothing. I was like, nah. All right, these are good. These look pretty good. Now some of these, when you pipe them, if you don't do it evenly, they can get a little misshapen. And they can get a little funny looking. I'm just saying. All right, oil's done. Oil is done. All right, so these are hot. Try to coat them while they're hot. Kind of funny when you think about it. It's like, here I am, Hispanic. There's multiple Latino cultures in here. Making some churros with chopsticks. Come on, man. So it just seemed kind of funny. And then again, I use chopsticks. Like, I don't use chopsticks for eating because I'm not very good at using them. I'll probably kill all the sugar on that thing. This is probably fine enough to use my hand. But what's it called? I don't use it for eating, but I use it for like other stuff. Like beating an egg. Chopsticks are great for beating an egg. Alright. We got tons of sugar and cinnamon left over too. Those churros look great. Well, thanks. How you doing, Crystal? Oh, we already got a shout out to as well. Cool. I drink iced tea all year long with ice. Oh man, poor Loki. All right, so let's go ahead and add these to our bowl. I don't know how to plate these nicely. There really is no plating these nicely, unless you had something like specifically to plate them nicely. That makes any sense? We're gonna love that. There we go. So our churros are done. Trying to make sure nothing falls apart when we do this. There's our churros, everybody. They are completed. They're tiny. They're smaller, you know what I mean? But they're definitely good. I'm trying to hold this without giving everybody the shakes. But yeah, we're done with those. Let's go ahead and try one of them. Doing great. Just played my first match in the new Fortnite Season 11 though. Oh yeah, I'm gonna jump on later today and play some of that. The only thing I'm worried about is all the sweaties. Like, I'm sweating right now, but the sweaties is what I'm talking about. I'm gonna go get some paper towels to eat this thing really quick. I'm gonna get some milk too as well. I have everything stored in the bathroom. You big baby. I need more paper towels that ran out. So I need to get these guys out there too as well. So those are the remainders. Last season was meh. In my opinion, this season is a whole nother story. Yeah, the last one's kind of eh. Is that a follow? I couldn't see it, unfortunately missed it. But thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I am making do with what we got right now because the app that I normally use on my phone to connect to OBS isn't working too well, so it's a little hard to see the alerts. I have to switch between two different things. Either way, thank you for the follow. All right, a little bit of milk. Now we gotta take our photo before I eat all these. Because I will. I kind of want this to sit up a little bit higher. Come on, man. Give me a second, guys. Okay. So we're gonna cheat with this little photo right here. Because I want it to be a little bit elevated in the shot. So you can see more of the churros rather than the bowl. Right? Give me a second, guys. Take a photo for the Instagram. Okay. I think those will be fine. All right, now the taste test these. Looks great. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. All right, so I got a little bit of milk for these two as well, but it's lactose-free milk, of course. Alrighty. So we tried the regular ones. Let's try the ones with a little more texture on them. These ones may just need a little bit longer to cook. They're not undercooked, but they just need a little bit more, I think. They're still good. Like if you got this from a restaurant, you would know. These are great. Between the two, I think I prefer the whiter one. The texture looks better on the one with the smaller, with the more teeth. The one with the less teeth. I think they cooked a little bit better. Let's keep trying them. And the ones a little bit wider, they cooked a little bit better. You want to smell one? Come here. Come on. Yeah. I'm not trying to get sugar everywhere. That's why I don't want to answer. Now they're good though. You want to smell the cinnamon and the sugar? Come here, Sue. Come here. Yeah. Come here. You want a treat? You want a treat? Yeah, we'll put a couple up here. Come here. Right here. Just so you see the big old babies eating their treats right now. What a big old brat. But yeah, guys, that's it. The churros are done. They're great. I'll definitely do them again. If I had a larger fryer, or maybe something that was a little more controlled, I could probably do ones that are longer, or maybe do curved ones. Because I've seen a lot of people do that, where what they do is they'll do a curved one or a circular, spiral, whatever you want to say, and they'll freeze them. And when they freeze them, they stay that way. They stay that shape. So when they go back to fry it, it's able to be maintain its shape. Or another thing too is they'll take like a small like a sauce cup or something, and they'll mold it around it to create that same shape. And they'll serve ice cream in it. Ping. Oh, am I too late? No, it's right here. It's right here. They're really good. I've just been eating them and I was talking about them. They came out good though. And the Hail Hydra, nice. Yeah, my apron. Thank you, Crystal. This is good. It came out really good. I just need a little bit of milk to go with it. Alrighty then, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get ready to raid somebody because we're done for the day. Let's see, what can we go do? Let's see who's streaming first. Okay, mute that tab. See who's streaming. Let's see, we rated somebody last time. I'm trying to think of who to raid right now. Let's go ahead and raid Plasma Wasp. She's playing Warhammer 40k Dark Tide with their usual group. They normally play Vermintide, but now Dark Tide's out. So we're starting a raid. Let's go ahead, guys, and go give Plasma all of our love. Let's transfer the webcam. Let's see. Transition. Here we go. Hey guys, thanks for showing up. Appreciate it. We're gonna go give Plasma a raid. Thank you guys for being here. Next week we'll be back for more Dave the Diver. If Stu doesn't kill me in the meantime, we'll play more Dave the Diver next week. And then we'll keep going until that one's done. Once that one's done, we'll go back to Subnautica. Oh, it's Hacks Food. Okay, that's who followed. Alright, cool. And then Dreamy with the sub. Appreciate that too. But yeah, guys, we'll go ahead and end it here. I'll be back next week, like I said, Dave the Diver. And then I have a couple recipes to make. One of them obviously being the raspberry souffle. Now I gotta make baklava. And so we're gonna fit those in soon. We're gonna figure out how to do it. So in the meantime, guys, thanks for being here. We'll see you next time. Let's go raid Plasma. We don't have any raid messages to give. Just be nice, be respectful. She may not see your message right away because she gets engrossed in those games. Anyway, we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.